Man, what up, everyone? So I'm sleeping half awake in bed, and I'm thinking all the bullshit going on in the world. So you got you sheep ass bitch motherfuckers, Donald Trump. This is a pro Donald Trump, and if you're a sheep ass bitch motherfucker, fuck you. That's what I gotta say about that shit. Donald Trump. So that motherfucker, he's had the same mannerisms, he's had the same speech patterns, he's had the same everything for fucking years, decades, for so motherfucking long. We knew what we were voting for. The guy said shit, he got shit done. I don't know everything he did, and neither do you dumbass motherfuckers, and you intelligent ass motherfuckers that are like kind of on the fence. You lost friends, you lost whatever, or you gained whatever. Like, the dude made it to where y'all business owners know what I'm talking about. Y'all folks that don't own businesses, never owned a business, don't know jack shit what I'm talking about. So listen the fuck in. That motherfucker made it to where, like, we can't even fucking write off state taxes that we collect as a deduction. Like, you should have never been able to fucking write off state taxes that you collect on behalf of the state, your sales tax, to fucking pay back to the state. And because you're paying that back to the state, that's a deduction that you get to reduce off of your taxes. Now think of that shit as a Fortune 500 company. You're like, man, I'm fucking deducting a lot of money, and I'm saving a lot of money off of tax revenue. Small businesses, that helps a little. I didn't even realize how much that did help. And it did help a lot, actually, for small businesses. But the large corporations, very large corporations that put out millions of dollars in a single month, where a small business puts out less than $1 million a month, a year, puts out $1 million or a couple million a year in sales. That's a lot of sales revenue, tax revenue. Fortune 500 businesses that do millions in 1 month, that's a lot of fucking change. You feel what I'm saying? Donald Trump was like, nah, that's bullshit. Let's take that out. That's so much money on the table that the government is just giving away, and we're spending so much and we're in debt. We need to cut this debt. My point is, that motherfucker, he had the same speech patterns. He said the same shit for years and years and years and years. And that's why we fucking voted for him. And then you got Joe Biden, which won the election. There isn't a supposed, if you're on the fence about it was stolen or fraud happened or what the fuck have you, look at what's happening now. New York is now allowing illegal immigrants to vote. That's not right. Illegal immigrants to vote. Think about that. You have to be a legal citizen to vote. Elon Musk can't even run for motherfucking president because he was born in South Africa. And he can't run for fucking president. So what the fuck is going on? And look at this shit. Joe Biden, who said the same shit for years, plagiarism, said the same shit for years, fraud, said the same shit for years, over and over and over again. I'm not for black people. I am not for white people. I am for those that fill my pockets with money so I can pass shit. That's what Joe Biden did. All his entire career. Because of him and other pieces of shit that are in politics in Washington, D.C., U.S. senators, felons can no longer own firearms. That only happened in the 1980s. That's 40 years ago. Look at how much has changed in 40 years. You got these bills and these laws that were specifically, and I quote, I don't mean this in any words or energy of hate. I mean this in the words that these pieces of shit wrote the fucking laws. These Negroes can't have the same capabilities that us white folk have. They oppressed the fucking black people. And by doing that bullshit, because the way our society goes is it's not just white people, it's not just black people, it's not just Mexicans and Asians. It's the fucking American country and it's the American way. We all do our best to love each other and take care of each other and do what's best for our communities. And these racist pieces of shit back in the day made these fucked up laws just to oppress certain peoples of certain skin color and to do their best to put the white folk on a pedestal as long as they're middle class or high class. And the high class, they always did their best to take care of. Privileged pieces of shit. This whole white privilege crap, this is just the old white fucking politicians, and the shit's being spun so that we can cut each other's fucking throats to make their jobs fucking easier. That's all it is. You black people that are shooting each other and killing each other and robbing each other, y'all need to fucking stop. You white people that are smoking meth and fucking doing dumbass shit and stealing, disregarding your fucking communities. Y'all need to fucking stop. Like, I mean, the Latino communities, man, like hard ass working people do their job. Illegal, legal, what the fuck ever the fucking dumbass shit is that people talk shit about. Every Latino person I ever fucking met's the hardest worker in the room. Same with the Asians. White folk, I don't know, man. It's like 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, people talk. What the fuck are you doing? Are you putting action in it? Black folk. I met hella black folk throughout my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like people just fucking hate on each other. And it's stupid. Like fucking Draco the Ruler, you just got shanked up in the fucking neck. It's shit's fucking crazy. All because people talk shit about each other. Y'all need to fucking stop. Y'all just need to look out for each other. And not just like black folk and black folk. I'm saying like all of us as Americans. If you're here legally, you shouldn't fucking be here. Simple as fucking that. If you're in California stealing shit, you're a piece of shit. If you're in Idaho stealing shit. If you're in New York stealing shit. If you're anywhere in the fucking world stealing shit. Unless you absolutely, like, you're starving to fucking death. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid as fuck. In India, you get your fucking hand cut off. Regardless, I'm ranting on in a fucking dumbass direction. I'm just, like, doing my best to say, like, we all just need to take care of each other. Because there's a bigger, greater threat than each other. And when that threat hits us, man, we're fucked. Russia and China is organizing to kill America, whether it's our government or the people or our belief system, our core values, what it is we think is reality. All that shit's going to change real quick, and it can change real quick. Whatever you think your fucking normal life is, it ain't going to be normal no more. Things can change in a fucking blink of an eye. We're really young in the eyes of the universe. You feel what I'm saying? Like everything that you know right now can fucking change tomorrow. And most of us don't even realize it because we're so caught up in our busy lives, stuck in our goddamn fucking flat earth cell phones, doing what? Paying attention to bullshit that don't fucking matter. And is what does matter, it's right fucking next to you. Y'all need to chill the fuck out. Is what I do want to say, man, like, I read a tweet and it just really got me thinking all day. It's very strange, and you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. You'll get praise on social media, and then one motherfucker will be negative, and they'll fucking point something out that like doesn't make any sense, and it'll stick with you for like the day, the week, maybe even the month if you're fucking not busy enough. And it really gets you thinking. Like, negativity sticks harder than positivity because we're vain people, so we look deep into ourselves, and it makes us critically think, why would they say that? At least me, myself personally, why would they say that? What makes them say that? Is that the kind of person I am? And it makes you really think about your core values of the kind of person that you are, how you were raised, what happened to you in the past, and then you start rethinking the past. At least I do. And then you start really rethinking the person that you are. And then finally you come to the conclusion, nah, that person's just a dumbass motherfucker. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about when I think this out loud. My boo thing, she sent me a meme with that Karen bitch, like yelling across the table, and then there's a cat. And it was some shit about like I don't know, instead it was like a schoolgirls, like ugly white girls or what the fuck ever. Shit, what the fuck was it called? Anyways, whatever. It was something about the bitch was like, you should just stick to posting business about. You should just stick to posting about business, and then sent me the puke emoji. But it's like when our government is enforcing mandates and closing businesses that are non-essential, motherfucker, I sell bongs in the state of Idaho. What the hell makes like this is my business? When the government starts tapping into all of us and says there's a deadly pandemic where your health is at risk, we're going to let fast food chains stay open. We're going to let grocery stores stay open. We're going to let cigarette sales continue. We're going to let liquor sales continue. We're going to let beer sales continue. We're going to let Pepsi and Coca-Cola and Sprite and all these beverages continue to sell. We're going to let all this crap sell. But fine diners that sell like grade C, grade B, grade A food, you got to close down. Clothing retailers, you're non-essential unless you're Macy's or Target or Walmart. You got to close down. But mom and pop stores, like small businesses that ain't in the stock market, you got to shut down. You got to close down. You know what I'm saying? That shit really gets fucking weird. If it was a pandemic that they cared about our health, they would have sent out hormones like vitamin D, zinc, water, and masks that work, like KN95 masks, because N95 masks ain't necessarily even going to stop viral infections. You feel what I'm saying? Because the cloth, the fabric, whatever, it protects up to a certain micron, and these viruses are supposedly like 1 micron. I'm not a scientist and I'm not that smart, but I do read and I do understand math. You feel what I'm saying? And if you're the kind of emotional person that just turned this shit off because you disagree with what I'm saying, because you have your own belief system by listening to just CNN or listening to other people around you, well, you're fucking retarded. And you're probably going to die when China and Asia or China and Russia comes in to invade us. You feel what I'm saying? They'll be coming to your door. Give us all your weapons. We're here on behalf of America, right? They'll be talking some Joe Biden shit. You give them your guns and your ammo, and then they shoot you in the fucking face. And then they take your fucking house. Or they take you out of your fucking house and then put you in a fucking concentration camp. The Nazis did that to the fucking Jews and the gypsies and the cripples and the blacks and anyone that wasn't fucking Aryan. You feel what I'm saying? History fucking repeats itself. And any of you guys and gals that think it don't, well, China is fucking making their men more masculine, while America is making their men more feminine. You think that's fucking weird? Well, there's people that fucking get paid a lot of fucking money to pass certain shit. Bills, legislation, laws. Why the fuck would Joe Biden enact the crime bill in the 80s or the 90s, whenever the fuck it was? But I do know, I think it was like 84, 86, when felons can no longer own firearms. Motherfucker, I got caught with less than an ounce of pot in the state of Eugene, in Eugene, Oregon, when I was like 18, 19 years old, which is now completely legal, medicinal, and recreational. And I still can't own a firearm for a marijuana charge from the early 2000s. So it's fucking weird. Why would a drug charge prevent me from owning a firearm? Because I'm a felon. Well, everything from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, it indoctrinated businesses to say, whoa, you're a felon, you're a bad person. I even had a person, just some random Joe Schmo, say I'm a piece of shit because I'm a felon for a marijuana charge. Even though the motherfucker smokes pot, I'm still a piece of shit, is what this fucking lunatic told me. I got a painting of the Grinch holding a syringe. The syringe said Pfizer, and above the Grinch says, say no to Fauci. Because back in the day with Reagan, he said, say no to drugs. So I just thought it was funny. Say no to Fauci. I sell bongs. This pandemic's a bunch of bullshit. The government don't fucking give two shits about you. There's actually African governments that care more about their fucking people than first world fucking governments care about their fucking people. And that's because they're not bought by money. Well, I don't know about all of them. Some of them are fucking pieces of shit from what I read. But as far as like third world leaders care more about their fucking people than they do about the world politics of what's going on, which lets me rethink about old fucking shit that I thought about, which is most first world countries, those leaders, they're paid. They're paid a lot of money, and they're paid to sing songs. Same with media. American media is different than UK media, which is different than Australian media, which is different than Russian media, which is different than everyone else's media. Everyone's media tells different fucking songs. You feel what I'm saying? Even the same American bullshit that's sung in different fucking countries, America is all about the drama. Back in the 90s and 2000s, you had nothing but drama on TV, which built the foundation and the stage of socialist, what was it, like the USSR, something about programming the people with television. I recall my parents, and a lot of other people recall their parents saying the TV is going to brainwash you. I'm like 32, 33, so I'm a pretty young cat. And my parents were always telling us that the TV is going to brainwash you. Well, it did. It brainwashed our society to feed into drama and negativity. Have you noticed how when you're searching on YouTube and the fucking Facebook and all the reels and little clips, TikTok, you're watching a bunch of fucking retards doing stupid shit. It's mind-numbing shit. And then the Chinese algorithm for their version of TikTok and YouTube and those social medias that drive fucking video educates and teaches. Americans fucking hate math. Math is so hard. Motherfucker, it's 2 + 2. Like, you know what the fuck it is. You just need to know how the fuck to do it. It's really simple. Our vehicles tell you not to drink the fucking antifreeze. So if you guys say in 20 years, there's no fucking way America's going to crumble in 20 years. Our society is so fucking retarded. We have fluoride in all of our water. Most of us don't know how to live outdoors. Nobody knows how to navigate the stars. If the fucking cell phone services, the internet, if the Atlantic Ocean's fucking internet tether cut, a large majority of Amazon's internet servers are stored in Europe. So if those servers were cut from America, we would be mostly blind to what the fuck is going on. So to say in 20 years, there's no way America will fall, motherfuckers, we're on the precipice of America's annihilation. And I'm just saying, like, I haven't podcasted in a long time because I got such a small voice and I have such a small following in the big scheme of things that my voice really doesn't fucking matter. But there's going to be at least 1,000 of you that are going to hear this and you guys will understand. There's going to be 40,000 of you that will hear this and 1,000 of you will understand and you guys will acknowledge. I speak about this every fucking day in my business with a small amount of my patrons. And there's so many of them that agree with what the fuck I say. I want to run for senator, district senator here in Idaho in one of my cities come 2024 so I can really get an understanding of what's happening. And I've spoken about this with other business owners and other patrons and friends. And people agree with what I say, which is scary as fuck because I'm just some stupid, young, white dude that grew up poor that was supposed to never amount to anything. This is a message for any of you that feel the same way or are going through the same instance that I went through. Y'all have listened to my previous podcasts, so you understand my past to an extent. And you understand that coming from nothing doesn't mean you're going to be nothing. It usually means you're going to be greater than those that are next to you because you have something to drive you. And that's the competition. That's you proving to yourself that you're greater than those around you. So you have more to prove and you have more to lose because you don't have a fucking safety net. So if you fall, you're going to fucking die, which means you need to fucking live. And that's what being human is we got to live. The law that says a felon can't own a firearm, that's fucking asinine bullshit. And that was one of the first ways to disarm Americans. These laws that were passed, and I again speak on behalf of the white racist pieces of shit that passed these fucking laws back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, is to hold the Negro back. These fucking retards, they either knew or they didn't know that it would overflow into other communities of the United States. And if they did know, then those pieces of shit were bought by foreign countries. If they didn't know, America is ran by a bunch of fucking idiots. And it still is. Look at what the fuck is going on. We're supposed to be the leaders of the free we're supposed to be the leaders of the free world. The rest of the world looks to America for what to do because we're the leaders of free speech and free action and free thoughts. Well, your speech is now being deemed criminal. Your actions are deemed criminal. And what's next? Your thoughts. The foundation of what creates speech and action. Action comes from speech. Speech comes from thought. Thought comes from the ability to fucking think. You feel what I'm saying? You got social media and television on almost on the same fucking highway. It's so censored. Your thoughts are being directed like a herd of sheep in a certain direction. So you motherfuckers being woke changed real fucking quick to motherfucker, you got the third eye, to, oh my God, I'm actually a woman. Yay. I'm going to go swim against other women and I'm going to win because I can't win as a man. Yay. That's what the fuck you fucking idiots are going towards, motherfucker. And if you agree with that shit, goddamn, China is going to come, woo, and you going to be their little bitch getting fucked in the ass. You're going to lose everything, and you're going to be abso-fucking-lutely okay with it. This is my midnight motherfucking rant. I hope y'all have a great fucking day. Remember this shit. You're a motherfucking American, and you are free. And we should be goddamn free to do everything, and we are goddamn free to do whatever the fuck we want as long as we are not inciting harm on other people. Unless, of course, you're Antifa. Then you're allowed to shoot Trump supporters in the face, and you're allowed to burn down cities with absolutely no fucking repercussion and be bailed out of prison and have almost no charges against you. Or you're homeless in California and you're allowed to rob stores, not rob stores, I'm sorry, you're allowed to steal from stores as long as it's $950 or less. Because you know what? They should live like kings before America burns down. That's exactly what the fuck our politicians talk about behind the doors. I have no fucking idea. I ain't that fly, but that's what I think. Be safe, everyone. Stay hydrated. Stay healthy. Stay human.